Chapter 4. The Balance. Most people create their own problems and then waste their energy trying to solve them. But what if the root of your problems doesn't lie in your life at all, but on another plane? Transurfing reveals a radical truth. Almost all problems are born from an imbalance in energy created by how much importance we assign to things. Excess potential. Everything in nature seeks balance. A drop in air pressure causes wind. Heat differences trigger temperature equalization. When energy becomes uneven, balancing forces appear to restore equilibrium. This principle is everywhere. Yet we rarely question it. We just accept it as how things are. But what if this law, the law of balance, is the core law of reality? We don't know why balancing forces exist. We only know that they do. And they don't care about your goals. They only respond to imbalance. The pendulum effect. The world is like a system of swinging pendulums. Everything influences everything else. If you swing too hard in one direction, through action or even thought, the system reacts. You too are a pendulum. When you create excess potential by assigning too much meaning, fear, or desire to something, the world fights back. That's the real reason why. Success is followed by collapse. Fear often attracts the thing we fear. Intense desire can push away what we want. This is not personal, it's just balance being restored. Thoughts create imbalance. Even your thoughts generate energy. When you fear, idolize, or hate something, you distort its energy field. That distortion triggers the balancing forces, and they'll act to eliminate the excess. Imagine standing on solid ground. You feel safe. But now picture yourself on the edge of a cliff. Suddenly, you assign great importance to a simple act, standing still. That fear generates excess potential. Now the world must respond. Maybe by pulling you back from the edge, or, in extreme cases, pushing you over it. Evaluation is harmless until it isn't. It's not judging things that causes imbalance, it's the significance you give them. The moment something becomes overly important, positive or negative, you create tension. The bigger the distortion from reality, the more powerful the balancing response. This is why worship, obsession, hatred, and fear all generate the opposite of what you want. Work, stress, and collapse. People often believe that throwing themselves into work guarantees success. But when work becomes your whole world, you create strong excess potential. The result? Burnout, illness, depression, accidents, failure. You're not meant to suffer. You're not here just to work. If your job is draining the life out of you, the universe may intervene to stop you. That's the law of balance at work. Detach to win. So how do we fix this? Rent yourself out. Dissatisfaction and judgment. Let's talk about being dissatisfied with yourself. You might feel unhappy with your achievements or struggle to accept your flaws. While awareness of shortcomings is fine, obsessing over them creates excess potential, which activates balancing forces. These forces might push you to either improve or battle your weaknesses. Often, people choose struggle, which only backfires. Trying to hide timidity, for instance, may make someone even more awkward or overly familiar. If dissatisfaction inspires growth without disturbing your balance, that's fine. But when it turns to self-blame or punishment, inner conflict arises. The mind judges the soul, even though the soul remains perfect. The flaws belong to the mind. Fighting yourself drains energy and distances you from your inner self. If you can't love yourself yet, at least stop fighting. Acceptance makes your soul an ally, and a powerful one. Now, does accepting flaws mean giving up growth? Of course not. You're free to develop virtues, but stop the war with your weaknesses. That struggle only feeds destructive energy. When you drop it, your energy is freed to nurture strengths. People waste huge energy hiding imperfections. But the moment they accept themselves, life gets easier. Your energy shifts from self-sabotage to personal growth. If your thoughts dwell on flaws, that's where your life goes. you get what you actively don't want. Dissatisfaction with yourself puts you at odds with your soul, but dissatisfaction with the world puts you in conflict with powerful pendulums, external energy structures, and when you complain, you emit the very frequency that pulls you toward even worse life tracks. This creates excess potential again. Balancing forces then try to reduce your influence, not to fix your problems, but to make your complaints irrelevant. That could mean loss of job, health, or stability. Now consider, wouldn't the opposite also be true? If you're too happy, wouldn't balance forces cut you down? Actually, no, unless your joy turns into unrealistic euphoria. Genuine positive energy moves you to better life tracks without triggering those forces. Transurfing teaches that chronic dissatisfaction holds you back. The habit of finding small joys, even in difficulties, has the opposite effect. Try turning daily annoyances into a game. Find at least one good thing in every situation. Make it a habit, and you'll shift to better paths. Even if disaster strikes, remember King Solomon's words, "This too shall pass." Lastly, don't wage war on pendulums. You're a guest here. Choose your experiences consciously. If one room doesn't suit you, leave and find another. And never forget, you do have that choice. Remember, you are a guest in this world. No one has the right to judge what they did not create. Choose your own path, walk it with awareness, and whenever you're unsure, simply step back, observe, and realign with your true self. Thank you for listening.